We are live.
And listen, the important thing I took from the entire moment, all right? I mean, this was truly a soul-changing moment. But just remember, if you ever need to reveal to the kid that they're adopted, don't lead with one man's trash is another man's treasure.
Oh.
Roll that footage.
Fab Studios presents Figure Action. That one's me.
Sometimes I wonder why I'm not on other podcasts. Sometimes I wonder that's exactly why I'm not on other people's podcasts.
You answered your own question. But, hey, the guy that said that one's me should. He did. That's what T. That was
perfect
T's
timing.
Well, he connects. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is Thursday night. It's 9 o'clock, and if you're here watching us live on YouTube One, thank you very much. We love you guys. We could not do the show without you all. So from the bottom of our hearts, thank you for tuning in. And we have a few requests for you. First and foremost, if you're watching us, smash that like button. Really helps us out. Make sure you're subscribed and ring that notification bell for when we come out with additional content or just to get reminded when we go live. And lastly, if you're watching us live, check out that live chat over there. We're going to interact with you all throughout the course of the show, highlighting your comments, interacting with your questions, and reading stuff out loud. I know I botched that. That wasn't fluid. That wasn't fluid at all. And lastly, I know I said three things. Yeah, I know. I'm rambling. But lastly, hey, we have a Teespring store. As always, the link is down in the description below. We've got some of the best priced podcasting merch out there. We give away shirts from time to time, but our shirts are always available on the Fab Shop. That's the Fab Shop 2 on Teespring. And you can get some of these awesome shirts designed by Mr. Joe Crab. I've got the Vice shirt. Dave's also rocking it tonight. And you're going to look good and you're going to help out our channel. So we thank you. And we have a very special guest tonight. We have one of the Rejecticons, Enewtabie. Thank you for joining us, good sir.
Oh, thank you for having me. Glad to be here. I watch you all the time.
Yeah, that's the thing is you've been watching us for quite some time. And you put out some awesome reviews, and I want to talk about that, your history on YouTube, how you got in with the Rejecticons. So we'll have a good convo there. But first, let's find out how everybody's doing. And there's a lot of Amazon drops, so I'm sure everybody got some cool stuff this week. We'll start out with Dave. How the hell are you? And what cool things did you pick up this week?
Oh, I am beating the heat. I am cooking up a storm. I am getting a few things. So yeah, Amazon was finally kind enough to send me my 2 G.I. Joe Cobra Troopers. I know, that's kind of sad. That's all I got, but I got those guys.
Awesome pickup.
And watch T-Man's review. They're awesome. And then I did stop by Target this week, and Target is doing that insane closeout right now. Dude, there's some. I've already bought them, unfortunately, but I saw the McFarlane Cygor, which was a $39 figure, going for $14.99. So if you want a giant cybernetic gorilla, now is the time to get it. But I did get Sky and Ollie, the Fortnite figures, and these were only $35, and I got it for $10.49. So. Or 59, whatever, but absolutely, that's a great deal right there. So I am very pleased. Yeah. That being said, I got some stuff coming. I got plumber guys coming in to give me estimates. So hopefully we mean it. We swear to God this time that we're gonna get the plumbing thing situated. And that is my crazy exciting week. Of course, posting up pictures, still working my way through the backlog. I think I put a pretty cool one up of Cable this week on my Instagram. So that's my wild wacky time.
There you go.
Back to you, Zero.
Next up, Matt, Partsformer. How the hell are you? Did you get a haircut?
No, it's just
No?
clean.
Okay.
Everybody keeps saying that. It's just
We're used
clean
to seeing
parted.
the green hat.
I know. I've ditched the green hat because I just didn't feel like wearing it. Let me see. I've had an exciting first week. I changed jobs this week, so this is my first week doing it. I'm 100% telecommuting, so I am broadcasting to you now live from my workstation here at home.
What's
I don't have the webcam dialed in just yet, so it's a little bit oversaturated with the color. So it's possible that it's summer. So if it's the middle of winter, I might be whiter than usual, but it's summertime, so you can tell when I'll come back from the beach because I won't be white, I'll be red because I go full white to tomato and then back to full white. So no in between. So there's a very small chance that this is my true complexion. What if I go like that? That's a little better. So started working from home this week. It's been pretty good. As far as pickups, this turned out to be a particularly heavy pickup week. I'll start with my impulse Walmart pickups. It was the Jazzwares new Star Wars vehicle series, and they have their own little mini pilots, and the TIE fighters especially have a little button at the bottom that pops the pilot out. So you get a fairly well painted 2 points of articulation. The arms are together and the legs are together, so you can't articulate them separately, but they do move. So
kind of like how Hasbro used to do it.
But it's not bad. I mean, for the scale, every little part on his helmet is painted. Details on the chest are painted. They're pretty impressive, and they're not terribly priced. So I'm hoping to find an X-wing this week. But I got a TIE fighter, and I got a Saj Ventress little fan fighter. It's got a name. I don't remember what it is, but it's cool. It's cool.
Is it a functional fan?
It actually is. And that one actually comes with a stand. So
it looks like a Romulan bird of prey turn 90 degrees.
Going sideways, yeah. But so those are my retail pickups. On one of the forums, I ended up picking up a Make Toys Gundog, the toy version. The Toon version. Very happy. This has been my desk bot this week. Super fun. A lot more fun than the Hasbro official version. I have a version 1 of the Hasbro Takara Masterpiece, and boy, is it just waiting to fall apart. So thanks to Sony TM Reviews, he was very kind enough, after all my bitching, to pick up for me the TFCon exclusive that we'll talk about there. I have no idea what the hell this guy's name is. Promenon something sepsis
nice.
Dude. He's got
just shattered packs.
Yeah, shattered packs. Shattered packs with his axe. I have it in the shortened mode because I thought that was pretty badass. But he comes with a cape. He's really cool. If you have this mold, you know what you're in for. But this deco is beautiful, and very happy with that. And then the last thing came in yesterday actually, and that is my further going down apparently I'm backing out of Black Series to save money, and going into Hot Toys for my Star Wars needs. So here is the Star Wars Mandalorian Moff Gideon, and holy crap, he's awesome. So just something real quick that my mind was blown. So his cape would normally hang down, but in the show it hangs off his side pauldrons. There's a magnet built into the cape, and there's a magnet on the underside here that it actually snaps into place and will lay there and never fall down. Magnets. Why do more toys not have magnets? It makes
you ever
all
open up
things
the
better.
Shadow Panther or the Night Panther alien?
What's that?
Do you ever open up the Night Panther alien?
Yeah, I've had that for a few weeks. I don't actually remember what I did with it. I moved it out of the way.
The parasite thing is attached by a magnet. I thought that was you mentioned the magnets.
It is, but I don't use that because I don't know. I didn't like the extra bulk on it, so I just liked it sleek. I don't think I'm going to pick up any more of those aliens until we get to the what are they called? The fire something?
The video game ones.
About those, I was not impressed with them in person.
I like those are the ones you saw?
Yes.
Where was that? Walmart?
Actually, no. I saw it at a comic book shop.
Comic book shop. Okay. Yeah, once I see those, I'll make the call. But those are the ones I'm interested in now. That's the first two that they announced, and then the two more that they announced. I have them all on pre-order, but I'll, sort of take it as they come.
Me, I'm the guy who buys everything. And I had them in my hand, and I.
Yeah.
Did anybody else play the game?
But Sony's right. Hot toys are the devil. I have another one on the way that I tried, Toys Wonderland. So that hopefully will be on next week's show. I should get it Tuesday. Yeah. Thankfully, though, between some discount codes and scouring the internet, I've been able to get most of them at sub-retail prices. So I'm happy about that, mostly. But that's me. That's all from me. Back
All
to
right,
you, Jordan.
Well, next up, you know him, you love him, you click on the videos, Mr. T-Man 978. Aside from being tired, how the hell are you? And what cool things?
That's what I was gonna say. Tired. I'm like, I don't know if I got anything, to be honest, since the last time. I don't know if I already had this.
No.
I can't remember if I already had this last Thursday, but what sludge right here?
How are your hips and knees on that? So you and Deluxe got good copies.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh, I forgot. I did get that guy, but I did have to fix my. It's super easy fix. By the way, if you have loose knees and hips, it's really.
I'm doing it really hard.
Yeah,
I can do that.
That's still a bit loose. Yeah, I think you're in denial.
But I can still do this. Other people couldn't even do this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Outside of that, I did get Sky and Ollie, the Fortnite figures, and I bought Black Shadow Meowscles, but neither one of those are for me. So then I just bought this because I saw it for $6, but I already have 2 of these, so that I'm troop building.
I painted her up. I do love that figure.
I have every one of these except I ordered the red one, and I don't have the artist proof one. But outside of that, I don't think I bought anything. So over to you, Enewtabie.
Dave, did you ever open the alternate color version of that?
I have not.
Are you keeping it in box?
So far, I'm keeping
The
that
brown
one.
one?
No, the white one.
The white one.
I mean, there's white and brown.
No, the white
I
one's white.
opened that.
All right, so Enewtabie, you get to be part of our hauls tonight.
Cool.
How the hell are you? Thanks for coming on again. And
Sure.
tell us if you
All
got
right.
anything cool.
Real quick before I start, if you look on Amazon, the Micro Galaxy X-Wing is on there for $16.99. You order it, you can get it Sunday.
Woohoo! On it.
I got the Bad Cube Swerve that my friend Larkin sent to me. Appreciate that. I just needed one. So.
Good luck.
Let's see, I got the Cobra Officer. I found, you can't see it back behind there, but Storm Shadow. I found Storm Shadow on the shelf from Walmart.
What?
Yep.
Really?
I went in the Target in Wake Forest, and I found Sludge. So I got Sludge. I got G-Haxes. I got Blitzwing. Right there. What else?
There is nothing like that in Winston-Salem. I swear. As soon as I look.
That's where he got them all. He drove over there.
Yeah.
No, he went to Wake Forest.
Yeah, it's about
Not Wake Forest University.
80 miles, something like that.
I just sold Bad Cube Grump.
Oh, yeah, I saw that on I was thinking about buying it from you.
I still have the Bad Cube Lambos.
What else? Is that it? I got some stuff I'm hoping will come up soon, like Death Source and
Oh man,
Magic Square, Ironhide, and Ratchet and all that. But that's it for right now.
Right on. I guess
Jordan.
we'll get in.
How are you?
Well, I'm doing pretty good. I got one more day of work, and then I'm officially on vacation for the week. So I will not be here next week. And this time next week, I will be a married man. So my wedding is next Thursday. And yeah, I'm pretty excited about it. I'm excited to be on vacation. I'm excited to have friends come down. We're going to be bit north of Myrtle Beach, in Sunset Beach, and the ceremony is going to take place at Ocean Isle. So, you know, it's going to be a good time. No, it's not like that, T. I'm really excited, and just really looking forward to the day. And you know, it's like, you know,
If you walk down to the aisle of the Undertaker theme, that'd be pretty awesome, though.
Have my friend Brian dressed up like Paul Bear. Actually, that's where I call in Deluxe. Like, Deluxe, you need to come. You know, I'll come you for the plane ticket, but you gotta dress up like Paul Bear. I got a bunch of cool
If
stuff.
you ever get him to burn off the beard, that would work. That would freaking work.
Mine it's getting hot. I mean, every now and then Deluxe he'll do the thing where he just says, oh, fuck it, I'm fixing to take it off.
You need to meme that so bad.
I'll make it happen. now that it's in my head, I'll make it happen. So I finally got my Death Watch Mandalorian. Man, I've been waiting on one of these for a good long time. And Pulse was like, oh yeah, hey, we're gonna charge you. I don't think I gotta go through. I don't know that any of the other ones can look up this well. But like they pulled off something in his neck where he's got like that G.I. Joe style neck. He can't look up all the way, but pretty good for the Mandalorian figure. Next up, I got a bunch of Voyagers. I got this guy, the Age of Extinction Galvatron, and yeah, he's not very good. He's not very good. Robot mode looks okay in person. Why? Well, because that's why. Robot mode looks good in person, but truck mode is just, it's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. And
so it's not the best figure that Hasbro's ever produced in history.
It is not the best figure Hasbro has produced. But I'll tell you what may objectively be the best Voyager. One of the best Voyagers they've ever produced is this G-Haxis here.
Yep.
Man, oh man, this figure has it fucking all. He has opening and closing hands. He has, I mean, he has wrists on a swivel. He has, his wrists are completely closed in. Like this is like old school design where he actually has a panel that pegs the hand in. This is the way they need to be doing wrists. He doesn't have any real waffles to speak of, and yeah, my green screen's making part of him look like the Predator. But this is just a awesome Voyager. The transformation's a lot of fun. He has that little hidden gimmick where you can pop this sensor off his shoulder, and you can plug it into the back of the big gun. The spare gun is clear, but they painted it up so it actually looks really nice.
I was gonna say the spare gun's not hateful on him. It's actually not bad looking.
Yeah, this figure, aside from feeling a little bit hollow, that's legitimately my only complaint. This is like a damn near perfect Voyager. So if you see him, even if you don't have a connection to the character, you just want a good toy, this is the one to get.
I only wonder because everybody has been shoving it down my throat. I keep sending pictures over and over and over.
I think you're really gonna like it. I also got the Bumblebee movie Thundercracker, and they put a lot of paint on him. I mean, if you've got any of the other ones, Thrust, Starscream, Blitzwing. I mean, Blitzwing's kind of sort of different, but still. This one has really good tolerances. They finally fixed this issue where these things didn't stay on. Like, you can actually hold him by the little cannons now.
Wow.
Yeah. And it's on both sides. Like, they actually peg in pretty secure. And I just really love, like, all the little paint accents they have. Like, they have, like, this like, pinstripe or panel striping going on here and the little red accents. He's really, really good. So, I think a lot of people, when they see this guy in person, and also he's got, like, this slight metallic, it's like an electric blue, and he's got, like, this slight metallic sheen to it. It came out really nice. I think he's my favorite of all these Bumblebee movie seekers. Next up, Larkin's Lair, man. He showed me some generosity and sent me a couple really cool figures. I'm a big MMC fan, and I just missed out on Dockat when he came out, and Larkin's like, "Hey, I got one," and I was like, "I'll take it." And I love the MMC tapes, and this guy, I've always wanted one to be a despot, so now I have one that's going to be a dedicated despot, and I'm really happy to have this guy in my collection. And he also had a Diaclone Planet X Delta Magnus. Well, I shouldn't say Diaclone Delta Magnus, but he had a Planet X Delta Magnus. I think his name was Helios, and this is the metallic version. And this guy's gonna go on my. I don't know whether to put him with my Planet X stuff or I'm gonna put him on like my Prime shelf. I haven't decided, but really cool figure. Larkin, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it, and this guy's awesome. And second to last, I too got a Sky and Ollie. I don't know what I'm going to do with this one. Much like with Dave, I got it on deep discount for
Do you have the gliders?
What's that?
You have any of the gliders?
I do not.
Get a glider and put Ollie on there.
And lastly, I got probably my favorite Spartan so far. My favorite Spartan from the games, which is George from Halo Reach. And I think this is probably the best one that Jazzwares has put out yet. He still has the same waist problems all the other ones have, but it's less egregious because he's a big guy. And his accessories are big. He comes with a big old chain gun, and he comes with a big backpack. And I'm one away from being done with this line. So once I get Carter, I've got all of my noble team, and I can just put a bow on it and put these with my my Master Chief and call it a day. I guess I should say Master Chief. What's up, team?
I'm gonna let you.
Oh, I'm done.
We might have to do a wellness check on Larkin. Make sure that he's okay. He's not trying to give away everything before something happens.
Yeah,
he's just a good dude. He likes to
is.
do this stuff.
But yeah, it's I was because he sent you that Megatron and the Optimus, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that Stealth Bomber Megatron. Whew.
Wait, what?
He didn't want any more, and he claimed it.
One day I'll be cool.
The look of pain on Dave's face.
You don't have any space.
Ben Whitcomb, Princeton, thanks for joining us. Good to see you. Well,
Princeton.
Dave, there's one thing that can cheer you up. You know what that is?
Oops.
Well,
Reaping?
aside from yes.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Well, we'll kick it off with
This week in repaints.
Those aren't
all
boobs.
right.
Those are not boobs.
Well, wait. There are boobs, but they're at the end. They're at the
That's
end.
not where they go.
So, Amazon has an exclusive that was revealed the other day. I guess actually it was revealed today, not the other day. It was just this morning, so it feels like the other day. They are doing a 5-pack for the Studio Series, celebrating the 15th anniversary of the Transformers movie, making us all feel old. And yeah, these are for the most part straight up reissues, but there's some new paint accents from what I can tell, especially on Ironhide here. I don't remember Ironhide having that much paint. Somebody keep me honest, but the
Those aren't
Optimus
those
definitely.
aren't the Studio Series, are they?
These are the Studio Series.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Yeah.
That's, I hate
Well,
that shit.
I know you hate Studio Series. Optimus appears like he is missing some paint details in the
In the
legs.
legs, yeah.
Hey, this week in repaints doesn't always mean that the repaints are good.
You know what? If this is 140, I need to sell all 5 of those for $100.
Yeah. I mean, that's a good point. Now is probably the time to sell. Now, one thing about this Optimus is while they didn't paint his legs, they at least painted his hubcaps. And they painted Ratchet's hubcaps too, and those are the biggest differences I can tell, aside from them coming with one big backdrop that's reversible. That's really, I don't.
Oh, reversible trash.
Reversible recycling.
Now that would be a great band name.
Reversible trash, or
Oh hell yeah!
now let's get into the more interesting repaints.
I'll send you my PayPal, Princeton. I'll send you my PayPal.
Or you can just go to my channel.
Once we get so that's the goal. Tell your friends about Figure Action. Once we hit 1,000 subscribers, we should be able to qualify for monetization. So we'll be able to do super chats.
If they don't push the goal back.
That's true. So, Entertainment Earth and Target accidentally revealed a figure before it was meant to be revealed. There is a SDCC loading page, and I guess is this. I don't know how these are going to be released. Whether this means it's going to be a Target exclusive, and I can't really see what the Sergeant Slaughter thing is. What's that? Oh, the badge. Okay, yeah. So they're badge ribbons, pins, and T-shirts, and there is a badge ribbon here of a Diaclone Trailbreaker for Legacy. So kind of hard to see, but essentially a blue Trailbreaker with a red visor. I like the mold, but not really all that exciting. But what is exciting is we get a look at the SDCC exclusive for Transformers, and this is based off of a 2005 BotCon door figure, Flame War. So she's oddly being sold as Shattered Glass, and she's coming with a little Target Master partner, Fireglide. But man, oh man, I think this one looks fantastic.
It looks good. That's a gorgeous paint job, and I think the accessory is very appropriate. So I think it would be kind of cool if the wheel things could actually attach on top of the pterodactyl wings.
I mean,
make it
might be able to pull it off the way it is. I don't have my RC handy.
That's just me.
But I do like the way the wheels are painted up, and I can't remember if there is on the back of the pterodactyl Battlemaster a 5mm port or not.
There is on the tail.
On the tail, yeah. So yeah, you wouldn't be able to do it like Dave was talking about. But this also makes me wonder: are they going to do an Energon Universe RC and cash in further on this mold?
Oh right, I forgot about that figure.
Yeah, because this is. It's kind of funny how full circle has come, because this is, I mean, this version of mold is based off of the RID, or I'm sorry, the Prime RC, but it was really meant to be Road Ranger.
Beautiful.
Are you actually in on this one, T?
Yeah, for some reason I like the way that looks.
It does look good. I really like the flames on the chest.
Yeah. You don't really get intricate details on robot modes like that too often.
Is it going to be $35?
That's a good question. I mean, with it being an SDCC exclusive,
Battle Masters are expensive.
Yeah, I'm willing to bet. I'm willing to bet that
this is going to be at Target, right?
No, this will be on Pulse more than likely.
No. I could have swore I saw that.
I've never seen a Shattered Glass as a mainstream purchase.
Yeah, that's what I was confused about. That's how that somebody said it was going to be at Target.
Well, it's so weird to me that with Shattered Glass, they're doing all of these oddities. Like they're doing Slicer.
Mm-hmm.
And shoot, we skipped sequence. I didn't do the our segment with Enewtabie here. I went right into Dave being depressed because we didn't have boobs coming, and I was like, I gotta get to the boobs. So we'll take a break for Transformers, and we'll get to our guest. We'll hop right back in. But Enewtabie, again, thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
So, tell me a little bit about how you got started. I mean, going back on your channel, the old stuff, you originally started out doing tech reviews before you got into toy reviews. So tell me about how you got started in YouTube, what your goal was, and what made you start doing toy reviews.
Well, I was bored one day. I was trying to build a computer, and I was actually watching a lot of videos on how to buy the best parts and put it together. So I was watching this guy, Kerry Holtzman, and another guy, I can't think of what his name is, but I started watching. It's like, I could do that. So I started doing some videos on like putting computers together. I built a couple. And then after it got to be too expensive to try to keep that up, I was watching YouTube one night like you do, and I was watching a guy, Josh Pence, and doing toy hunts and stuff. I was like, that looked cool. I hadn't really messed with toys in a long time. Last toy I had was probably like 07 movie Megatron, back in the day. And that was probably the last thing I had. So I started getting into it, started watching a few things. I think my first review was like a four-party cassette tape set or something. So based on the Masterpiece figure. So I bought that, did a little video. I didn't know what I was doing. I was doing it through Movie Maker. I didn't have a background. Had a terrible camera. So started doing a little bit of that. And
how did you get the strength to stop collecting it in 07?
Well, family, and I used to enjoy doing other things than sitting at home. So I was always gone doing things, going out partying, hanging out with friends, stuff like that. So I for a long time. So I decided to settle down, stay at home, not spend as much money. That didn't work out well, but
Oh, trying to spend money. Is that a Fort Max I see behind you?
yeah.
No, what I see is a Team Man 978 review on his
Oh, yeah.
TV.
Yeah, excellent choice. and YouTube's watching.
Yeah, I figured like that.
We got T-ception going on. He's getting views while
He's viewing the views. How
he's
about
viewing.
that?
That's,
So,
yeah.
you're still into tech and still into gaming, from what I can tell, talking to you. Do you ever feel like you'd ever want to go back to that?
No, yeah, it's not viable unless you're, especially with prices of things. Cards are not affordable. Well, they've gone down now. You can get
With crypto dipping.
But parts are expensive, and it's just. I've really, really got into toys when I was a kid. My favorite two things were Transformers and G.I. Joe, and it just kind of snowballed from there. And they released the G.I. Joe Classified line. I got a couple, and I was like, I'm not going to do this. So I got rid of them, and then I got the urge, and I've been bought basically every G.I. Joe Classified figure that's been released.
Yeah, I like your classified reviews a lot. I mean, if you had to choose what you enjoy doing more on the channel, and I see you do a little Marvel and Black series peppered in, but you enjoy doing the Transformers, the G.I. Joe more.
I like the Transformers if it's a good figure. The third party's hard to do, and I used to do like long reviews, and I don't enjoy that much anymore. I'll do one every so often. The mainline stuff I like to do just because it's easier to do. The G.I. Joe is actually more fun to me. Because I look back as a kid, and I had every freaking G.I. Joe for like the first couple of years. I had all kinds of vehicles. I was a spoiled kid when I go back and look at it.
Now, did you have the flag?
I didn't have the flag, but I had
You weren't that
Sky Striker. Yeah, I didn't know anybody had the flag, but I had.
I knew one kid.
Yep, me too. I
got
got
the
to see it
Rattler,
in
the
person.
Hovercraft,
We all knew that one
headquarters,
kid.
all that stuff. So.
I mean, one of the things I notice about your reviews, and I appreciate about them, is that you don't try to buck the algorithm. Like, if you have a short and simple review, it's very straight to the point. I like that brevity about your channel. It's like one of the things that and I watch everybody's reviews. I'll spend probably 2 hours watching all my friends review the one figure. It's like
Yeah.
People are like, why do you
Makes
watch TV shows? Why haven't you started watching The Boys? And I'm like, because I'm watching my friends review the same fucking figure over and over.
Yeah.
I do
do that.
appreciate it. Like, I like the straightforwardness. You know, you get into what the figure does, the details, what you like about it, and you know, the overall recommend. And I gotta compliment you on that. I really like that straightforwardness of your review style.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. One thing I do different, and like, I don't practice any transformations. I've never practiced anything. So I just, when I film it is when I'm doing it. Like, I've got the book over there and I'm just doing it. Like I did X-Transbots, Motormaster, and read through the directions once and did it on camera. And it took me an hour to get through that thing and film it. But yeah, I just try to give, like, if you bought it off the shelf, you took it home, you transformed it, and you have it. That's kind of like my review. I don't like, I had it for a month. So it's more like an overview, I guess you could say.
Mm-hmm. Right on. So how did you meet and get involved with the Rejecticons? So tell me about that.
So we just kind of like comment on, you know how you comment on somebody's video. So I might have commented on Kato. I can't really remember, to be honest. It's just been so long ago. So I'd like probably commented on Kato's. He commented on mine. We started talking back and forth, sent a message on Instagram. Kind of found out that me and him and Larkin and Sardo were all kind of like the same personality in a lot of aspects. So hit it off, you know, to this day, like in the morning, we'll say, hey, good morning at like 5 a.m. on chat to each other. So
awesome.
Yeah, and you know, I went down to where he lives. What was it 2 years ago? Last year? I can't remember. But went down, hung out. I was like, man, we are like so similar. It's almost like a brother. To be honest with you, I didn't do Transformers or anything. We lived beside each other or near each other. We would hang out in real life. So.
And Wincombe saying he likes your tracks review a lot. Says you hated it, and we're brutally honest.
Yeah, that thing got some terrible legs, terrible. Yeah, one of the worst figures I've seen from him in a while.
Kato is awesome, man. I met him in person for the first time at TFCon Baltimore.
Yeah,
and it's such a personable dude. Great to, you know. Of course, we had him on the show, and man, you know, we hung out after and talked for quite some time. You know, it's great when you have that sense of community and you just kind of meet people. I mean, it's kind of similar to how T-Man and I met. We worked in about the same area, saw each other on the TFW 2005 sightings boards.
Yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I know all about
too. It was funny though, because like when we first like met, we walked through Toys R Us together. It was like so awkward because you have like two grown men walking through Toys R Us together, chatting it up. But we, you know, you'd see other people. We had other people we knew, like Max. He's in the groups. He works over at All Time Toys, which is a probably the best toy shop in Maryland. And,
yeah, I've heard it.
Really cool place. And him, and there was another guy. He goes by World's Greatest on TFW. And we all see each other at the Columbia. Man, those were the days. But man, awesome. Well, yeah, definitely. If you haven't subscribed to Enewtabie's channel, check him out on YouTube. He is also trying to get monetized. And if you're just looking for some straightforward, honest opinions on Transformers and Joes,
no
definitely
no filler.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Awesome. Well, man, we appreciate you being here. We're gonna get back into our news stuff and our discussions, because I can't wait till we get to our selfie series stuff, because I'm really curious how everybody's feeling about that and what the possibilities are. So next up on our official news, we got a few new listings courtesy of Amazon. Don't know how these figures are coming, whether they're going to be mainline or Amazon exclusives, but these are for Legacy. And I'm assuming that these are just going to be part of Wave 3 because of one figure. So we've got Dead End, Point Blank with Peacemaker. So we're actually getting a Target Master. And Skullgrin. So, you know, really, there's listings and descriptions for each one. I mean, Skullgrin was a pretender. It's hard to say how they're going to do him as a deluxe.
I don't think they're going to do him as a deluxe.
Well, I mean,
well, it does say deluxe Skullgrin. I see that right now.
Yeah.
It's like really stupid saying that. I was about to say they're going to do it like Iguanus, how they did Iguanus. Or maybe just an oversized version of how I did Iguanus.
Yeah. I'm also curious if he's going to be an original mold or not, because we've seen rumors of him doing Dark Mount, but maybe Dark Mount's going to be a leader. It says he's actually going to be a tank. So I'm curious, is this going to be like a heavy retool of Warpath? Are they going to do a new mold? Because what deluxe tanks do they have?
If I was going to do it, and I was going to say this, I know you mentioned doing Dark Mount again or Straxus, but if I was going to get another tank, I still would want a Bludgeon. I'm sorry.
Is he definitely going to be a deluxe?
Yeah, it says right here in the listing.
Yeah,
Legacy
that's
Deluxe Skullgrin.
I had to catch myself because I'm looking at it. You know, when you look at the screen.
I wonder if Point Blank is going to be a punch counter punch retool, because they never repainted him, right?
I mean, yeah, that would make sense. They've never repainted it. From the shoulders, it would make sense. What's interesting is that even though he is a deluxe, he comes with a Peacemaker minifigure that converts into weapon accessory. So they're doing a full-on Target Master, which I think is awesome. Maybe Flame War will be closer to a deluxe price point, but I think it's cool that they're giving us we haven't seen that since Scoop. And Scoop came with 2 Target Masters.
That was weird, and I'm surprised they didn't run with that more. Like, okay, Target Masters. Does that mean I'm going to get a Quake now? Does that mean I'm going to get a?
I mean, they did do the Generation Select figures that came with something like what's his name, Jackpot and Green Light.
Yeah, Jackpot I think came with that pterodactyl figure.
Oh right.
I don't even think he was even more money, was it? I
can't remember.
Green Light, I remember her being $5 more, if I'm not mistaken. But Jackpot, I feel like.
I was just checking BBTS to see if you'd still get Scoop. And no, you cannot. You can no longer get Scoop, but you still can get RC and Chromia. Wow, that's actually a good deal. You can still get RC and Chromia for $40 on BBTS.
I remember seeing Scoop on the shelf when Power of Proms was out. I was like, where did they find that? Somebody must have hid it under the shelf.
Yeah, they had like that last wave. It got like a reship, and then they just like shelf warmed because everybody was going nuts for and it was late. It was like you said, it was like late into the Combiner Wars trilogy. So looking forward to seeing those. Hopefully we get some reveals at SDCC. We had another one. I need to get like DJ Khaled in here. I got to get that GIF going.
Don't worry. Yeah.
Dave will take care of it. Studio Series 86 Core Class Wheelie.
Yes.
Man.
So excited.
I still like the Power of the Primes one better.
I think I like this one better.
He's got pumps on the bump.
He has a
bustle.
Yeah. He looks like he could be in a music video about Walmart for sure.
Oh, heck, we got a spam bot, folks.
Oh, wow.
Wow, that's a good one.
That's what I said. He looks like he could be in a music video for Walmart. we get a spam bot coming in.
Who blocked it? I was going to find
it. You do not need any help finding any more booties.
It says Naked HD XYZ Fire. Find your perfect match.
I like him besides the butt plate and the hands hanging off the back of the car.
I hate that. That absolutely grinds my gears.
Yeah. Yeah.
But the way the feet work reminds me of that the third-party add-on kit version.
Yeah,
And the
and that's the
car
thing. If you didn't want to get that whole kit, you wanted to order some replacement parts, say from like Larkin's Lair, you can get this and call it a day. You don't have to get that DNA Designs version.
No, but those hands are absolute. I hate to say it, they're absolutely a deal breaker for me.
Put blast effects in them. So, I don't think you can, to be honest.
No, probably not. But some third party is going to come out, or somebody's going to 3D print a piece that he can hold that's going to be a bumper, and then he can use as like a blaster or something.
Now, does it look like those tires can roll, or are they just for show?
Well, they're pinned here. I'm assuming that these are pinned and those are friction fit. Because if you look at the arms, there's a picture here. You can see right there where it's probably friction fit.
Yeah, the DNA kit doesn't roll at all.
Yeah. So, you get a rolling wheelie.
Cool. I'm about 5 of these.
I'll be one and done. But again, like the distribution on the core class has been so weird. I mean, most people can't. I only found Spike on the shelf once.
I
So-
never even thought that.
I've still never seen him.
I got it off Amazon.
Yeah, I got my second one off Amazon. So if in case
God,
they
there's
never
so
come
many
out with
things I don't
manual.
like about this figure. I hate the arms. I hate the hands not being able to. Yeah, this is easy pass.
Looks like a dump truck in a way.
Kind of does if you have it going the wrong way.
He's got dump truck. I'm buying it. It's going to be $10 or less.
Yeah. And lastly, for our
I might buy that.
Yeah, so this is completely a rumor, but there was an eBay listing for a Retrax reissue. So
I heard a rumor that you needed a figure.
yeah, so here's the listing itself: 2020 reissue and packaging to be updated. So again, the seller doesn't even have this is one of those sellers that does early releases. It's interesting to me that this one is getting a reissue. I remember this shelf warming. I remember it only really becoming popular in forums when people were like, "This could be Beast Wars Unicron," and somebody did a repaint of Retrax's Unicron. He was Power Hug in Beast Wars the second, as Dave mentioned before the show.
That's literally all he can do with those arms.
Yes.
Who came? I want to know who in the drawing board said, "Let's make a murderous pill bug." That's what
It
kids
was-
want. A
It was
murderous
the.
pill bug.
It was the. Did you ever see the Key and Peele Family Matters sketch? Where it's just like the TV executives are sitting there coked out of their mind, just writing.
I like the Gremlins one. Gremlins 2.
That's a good one.
But I
Well,
mean,
my younger brother had this, and I used to play with it all the time.
So there's some nostalgia.
Yes. Too bad. I think he was a mega class, so this is probably going to be 40 bucks.
oh my
No, he's
god.
a deluxe.
God.
He's a deluxe.
Yeah, he's a deluxe.
Next.
Yeah. And I never saw Scorponok in stores either.
Look at the screw in the crotch.
Matt,
It
what do you
doesn't look bad if you take the bug parts off.
Yeah. Then he looks like a thing
He's
that'll
a
hug you.
hugger.
All right. So I think it's probably a skip for everybody, but maybe
Yeah,
to
next.
add a nostalgia. Let's get into some of the exciting stuff that happened over the weekend. Our good friend TM Reviews was there, and he had a lot of live updates throughout the course of it. But TFCon Toronto happened, and there was, as expected, a third-party panel slide, and it actually was pretty well done.
Mhm.
So first and foremost, Moon Studios comes out swinging. They've got a Primus coming out called Seed. So this should be to scale with the Moon Studios Unicron they did, or Studio Cell. Actually, it was Studio Cell. What was it called? I remember the name of it.
It was Studio One Cell.
No.
Yeah,
Studio
his name
One
was Cell.
And then there was Pumpkin.
Yes.
But-
This is really cool. The stand is actually a space bridge.
That is
Not the scale.
Not the scale, of course, but still a really
Maybe
cool.
legend scale. That's about.
Yeah.
So wait, does this mean that the next Transformer HasLab is going to be Primus?
I would not doubt it. I bet that they do. I bet that they go in.
They don't need to do that.
Here's the
It's
thing,
not
though.
gonna sell.
I think I read a rumor that Don Figueroa actually helped with this.
With this
Here's
third
the
party.
amazing thing is that this thing's design, the way it looks here, if they can bring that to life with those proportions, that cleans up better than the Primus, was it Dreamwave, the artwork for it? Like
Yes.
That's Don
They-
Figueroa. That's the same guy who drew that. Who
right.
Drew that.
But this
Rumor
is
is
even
supposed to be
cleaner
helping
than
with
that
this.
drawing.
Yes.
Yeah, this is way better. It looks way more athletic.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can find.
Well, Studio Cell, the Studio Cell, we'll just call them Studio Cell Unicron. That cleaned up super well.
It was
So-
the fastest I could transform it is in 56 minutes. I timed myself once.
Fun and not even on camera.
I'm in for this one.
I mean,
Is it going to be $200?
It maybe on Show Z, close to that.
If it's more than that, I don't want it.
now the party can
Hey,
start.
Michael Rogers.
Michael Rogers has arrived.
He might, depending on whether or not he's got time, be a part of the panel next week in my absence. Iron Factory. We get a look at stuff we've already seen.
Yeah, so that was all the previous. That was all the convention that we were at.
Yes.
Hmm.
So I think is this Grimlock recolor new? Matt?
Is that a recolor? Looks like the original.
Looks like the
Oh,
original.
Next.
All right. New Age. Cyclops.
Yeah, this is a recolor. This is like got a pearlescent sheen.
Yeah.
I saw new pictures of the RC. I think they updated the hips so that they're not gray looking.
Yeah, the hips now match all the rest of the legs, and then the white at her tips. Her tips
Her
right
tips,
there
okay.
at the top above her head. They wrap all the way around properly instead of being
Here,
cut off.
not here.
No, at the top, like on her backpack. I mean,
Okay.
Because I like RC and she has all that articulation, I think I'm going to break down and buy a Legends. New Age Legends.
She's gonna be
If she
$150.
yeah, if she posted a $60 domestic, Show Z doesn't have a full price for it yet, but I would say you're probably looking at 45 to 50 on Show Z.
I would definitely do that.
I feel though her name though could apply to Dave Machine Mensch.
Machine Minch.
I am offended.
I like how
Now
their
you know how
first-
we feel every single show opener.
Their first New Age, the Bumblebee, was like less than $20.
Yeah.
Now they're so expensive.
But yeah, I think I'm gonna pick this one up too.
We know you are.
Matt,
Well,
how could you-
I've been favoring Magic Square a lot lately. I think they've really
Hold
upped
on.
their
I got
game,
how
and they're
many?
cheaper.
I got how many texts on here? I could be saying I'm out of I'm done with Legends. I'm out. I'm done. I'm out. I'm done.
I'm selective. At least I don't get all the clear and lucky draw and purple ones that just
Oh
cost.
dear
a
God! What
fucking
kind of
fortune.
psychopath would do that?
The
It has to be
same
like-
one that would take pictures of himself while he's taking a shite. Deluxe class.
Oh.
Okay, so anyway, now that that's over,
Now there's a takeover. Show takeover time. I think.
Oh,
Are one of y'all at a PC? Because I can't show slides.
Was that timing or did I get booted?
you did not get booted, but
It was karma. All right, back to
I'm the captain now.
So RC looks good.
Okay, that's kind
I
of.
mean, she has her feet just jutting out as the back of the seats, but that's
At least they detailed them like seats.
Exactly. That
They-
looks a lot better than a pair of fists sticking out of the back of a car.
I can't say it's bad. I mean, it's RC. Like there hasn't been a company yet that I think has really dialed into a good RC transformation.
Proportionally, she kind of looks like.
MMC Azalea.
That's probably one of the less egregious, but they still. I mean, no one can get the animation backpack because it's just not without.
Oh, I was actually the old Voyager one, the original Azalea.
Oh, right. Yeah, but that thing sucked.
The Oculus Max was super close.
Yeah.
Just her robot mode proportions weren't right to me. Unless that was some Studio Ox artwork.
Anyway, next.
All right. This kind of gives me Jetsons car vibes. That's what I was going to say. All of her accessories.
That post was so bad.
I mean, yeah, that backpack is fairly for legend scale. I mean, holy shit, that's really good.
You can see what they did here to get this, and I think this could translate to a larger one where basically the back wheels, like the two fenders meet. That's smart. Yeah. That's really smart, in my opinion.
You think they probably unfold lengthwise?
Yes.
Yeah.
I do like the fact that the lenses are separate faces. Something that might possibly snap off.
Yeah.
And they took their time and sculpted her a butt.
There we go.
Yeah, and she has a butt crack. All right. Fans Hobby. This is really cool. We saw Enewtabie stuff at TFCon Baltimore in 2020. And they had some really cool display bases. And Fans Hobby is teaming up with them to do a more not Transformers, but Transformers diorama. Looks pretty cool. This is one where if I had the space for it, I definitely would be in. But these are really cool.
That is a really good display for Master Force.
Mm-hmm. And I love that it's got headmasters in mind. So if you've been collecting Fans Hobbies like headmaster stuff and their Power Masters, this will be all. And really, even with the Fans Toys stuff too, this would look awesome. Energy Commander. Finally, we get a full painted look at him, man. Coming in September.
Yeah, they had a prototype there, didn't they?
Yes. I think this is my most anticipated figure of the year.
I am happy for you, but I hate that Prime.
So do I. I despise that.
I just don't like the design. That's just personal opinion.
I hate the official design. I love Fans Hobby's take on it.
Yeah, I buy everything Fans Hobby, so getting this too looks great.
I'm with Zero.
Oh, great.
Double Agent, man. This one kind of took me by surprise. I thought we saw something teased a while ago, and they confirmed it here. He's a quadruple changer now. So he's got his G1 style robot mode. He's got his missile carrier mode. They threw in a secondary robot mode for whatever reason. I guess they figured, hey, we can do this.
I think that made more sense too, storyline wise.
Yeah, I mean, he's a mercenary. I mean, he's an Autobot and Decepticon.
If I saw correctly, I believe they updated this since that they've changed the wing colors.
They changed the paint, yeah.
Yeah, the color of the wings now are accented in that purple, but the majority of the wing reflects the rest of the body's, what is that, like teal, like dark green.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, they changed it. So in alt mode, so it's in rocket carrier mode, it all blends in. That big pink block is gone now.
I was
gonna say
the purple block.
That didn't bother me though. That's the funny part.
Yeah, but now it's all one. This was just yesterday. They had released new updated pictures that they were going to change the color scheme.
Officially, he's supposed to be an Autobot, right?
No,
not really. He's legit a mercenary.
Well, when the original toy was in robot mode, he was an Autobot.
Yeah, the robot is the Autobot mode. The Condor is the Decepticon mode.
Yeah.
I never looked at this as an Autobot at all.
Yeah, I have a toy of this.
I used to have the G1 of this. I love that figure.
Oh, me too.
Because it was cool. Because depending on which Power Master you put in, different things opened up. It was a really well engineered figure, so you really couldn't. You actually had to. I remember I was at BotCon, literally piecing one together. I bought the body from one guy vendor, the Bat Power Master from one vendor, the robot one from another. It was like my little treasure hunt for that weekend. It was such a good time.
I remember this is one of the first transformations that really amazed me as a kid, when those wings folded up one over top of each other on the backpack and totally
and
disappeared.
That little compartment.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then once they unfurled, it was such a nice wingspan. It was amazing.
And he was easy to transform too. I remember
he was effective though. It was really good mass shifting and change, just the way everything worked out. I mean, the bird mode had like a big ass because it was the front of the car upside down, but
and he had a rocket boner, so
rocket boner, right? But I mean, we've all been there.
I never touched the original.
I don't know. I might get.
It's great. I want it.
I think I want it too.
And now they're doing Buster.
These guys.
Is this Darkwind? Or?
Darkwind, Dreadwing, and Darkwind, or Buster and Hyde, depending which way.
Where's Tidal Wave?
We've seen these guys tease before. Tidal Wave, I think, will be probably shown off a little bit more in Chicago.
Need Tidal Wave.
I bet there'll be a prototype at Chicago.
That's what I want. I want Tidal Wave.
I don't think we've seen the prototypes actually combined before, so that's
they're cool. Two jets. They fuck. It's not a big
deal. It's like the Blue Angels, but next line.
Yeah. More dangerous.
Planet X, the Dinobots are getting reissued. These are awesome. I'm happy for anybody that wanted them and gets their second chance. Planet X is a great company, so we're also getting a I forget what they call this, Fire Blast motif for Snarl. They did a Grimlock in this color scheme.
All I know is they got some badass guns.
That they do.
Yeah.
We're getting a G2 version of Snarl.
That'll go great with your G2 Grimlock that you picked up at the convention, Matt.
It would. Shush.
Here's the money stuff. We get an actual look at their Victory Leo coming out. Man, he looks good. I love this golden yellow that they've picked out for him.
I still need the Star Saber.
That Star Saber's great, man. If you can find him, I bet he gets reissued too.
Yeah.
Especially since MMC probably won't do a Star Saber at this point, so
they've said that they've given up on that.
Yeah, definitely worth your while to get this if you want an IDW style Star Saber. It sucks. I hope Planet X does a Diatlas. I'd love to see them do one.
I got the G1 Iron Trans. I got that Lark, wherever that.
Oh, man,
Larkin gave that to me, so.
Oh man, how can you get that one up? That's such a good figure.
It is.
Don't give him my address.
I actually replaced. I still have my official MP Star Saber, but I have him just in Saber mode with the riding on his. I forget what you call it when it's in the sled configuration, but the Iron Trans. That's my Star Saber in my collection.
Yeah.
There he is combined up. Jeez, man, this looks fantastic.
Flying on his backpack ride, trying to.
I'm tempted on it. Good to see Planet X still going strong. We got fans, toys, parkour.
Hold on.
That's the great thing about Planet X too. Like, they have their own wheelhouse and they stick to it and they do it well and they don't try to overextend.
Yeah.
And that it just works for them. They've never tried to veer too far off course, and I think that's really kept them running strong.
This Cliff Jumper is the one I think I haven't bought a fan toy since their Shockwave, and this might be the one that finally gets me to break.
Oh, I'm 100% in on this.
I can't wait for this to post.
Yeah. I got to sell my X-Trans spots now.
Ab Crunch confirmed on there.
Got a bit of a backpack.
I mean,
they're all gonna. He doesn't have boat shoes on, or not boat shoes, but like I don't know what the hell.
He doesn't have lawn chairs folded up on the back of his feet.
It's got clogs.
I mean, Bumblebee looked like he had those beach chairs to chase. He looked like he had a fold-out beach chair on his feet.
And what are the odds that Fans Toys doesn't do a remold into Bumblebee?
Robot Paradise better if they don't.
God, this car looks great.
Ah, man.
Super.
There's your obligatory that one time in that one episode, but it looks really good.
It's funny how it's that obligatory one time in that episode, and every time Hasbro's now done a Bumblebee remold or a Cliff Jumper remold, he has all that shit.
Yeah.
He literally has all that shit.
Like they always give Cliff Jumper the rocket launcher, but he sucked with it. Like he missed.
Yeah.
I don't know.
The rocket launcher.
He had Megatron right in his viewfinder.
Someone spliced that episode with Casey Kasem losing it on the radio.
Like, okay, this is not a joke. This is a true story. I actually got detention for this in 9th grade. We were discussing the atomic bomb.
You called in a dedication to a dead dog on Casey Kasem's American Top 40.
No, I didn't do that. But we were discussing the fact that apparently for the second atomic bomb, Tokyo was supposed to have been the original target for it. But the idea was they were supposed to dropping it on a bridge, but the winds were too fierce that day that they were going to miss the target. And me being the smart ass that I am saying, how the heck do you miss with a thermonuclear device? So, true story. That actually happened.
It's ironic when a joke about a bomb bombs.
It wasn't a joke. That was an actual story. I even prefaced it saying it wasn't a joke.
Yeah, but we don't trust that.
Sometimes
either.
when you say it's not a joke, that's your setup.
I want it yesterday.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
Opening
Dave, we need like a joke safe word with you. Like if you say banana pudding, we know that you're actually going to be serious about something before you.
Listen, I am from North Carolina. Banana pudding is a very serious thing.
All right, we'll use that then.
You know what else I want? I want those pipes. I want that Outback.
Yeah.
Pipes looks good. The Outback,
Yeah, I'm on
Outback
still for those two.
Outback looks derpy like he's supposed to. Then we get the interesting one, Warthog, their Power Glide. I'm very happy with my DX9 Richtofen.
Yeah.
I missed that, so I'm in on this.
So, this just looks like your run-of-the-mill Power Glide, but the special sauce for this guy is his plane mode, and they showed him in comparison to an official Seeker. And, yeah, there's some magic in this transformation.
I was okay with Richtofen until I saw these pictures.
Do you still have Richtofen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was perfect until I saw these pictures.
I mean, he even still has like the same gimmick as Richtofen too. I mean, he doesn't come with Astoria, but he's got his opening chest panel, so
Yeah, his whole proportions and designs look better than Richtofen to me. Like I like the feet, and I like the way the wings look right there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to take my Richtofen off the shelf.
Well, you know what I'm hearing about the money in your bank? You know what I'm hearing from the money in your bank account, guys? And away we go.
What I don't like is that golden weird chest. They better have a replacement in the box.
Yeah, man, like we saw Recorder, their blaster in gray prototype, and it looks so good. And what are they thinking with this chest?
Whoa, what's the deal?
It was so offensive, it just drove Matt from the room.
Now, if they include a separate chest piece, like that you could just do the matte yellow, that would be great.
Hey guys, Deformation Space got you covered. They got
Yeah.
you covered. See that?
So it makes me wonder because the deformation space went on like deep discount in lieu of this thing coming out. And so not only is there the gold chest, but there is something that was pointed out to me that I can't unsee now, is what's up with this rectangle on the top of his head?
Lights, maybe.
Cameras?
Well,
Action.
see it right there?
That's where you replace the face. It's like, I don't know.
I don't think that's where you replace the face. We get to look at the tapes. We get eject, rewind,
He was
ram
making
horn,
stuff up.
steel jaw. These tapes all look good.
Yeah, I want the tapes.
I mean, I still think it looks better than the the old X-Transbots one.
Well, yeah.
But-
That ram horn looks better than the other dude. Deformation face.
And this steel jaw looks really in keeping with what Hasbro designed. Because so everybody forgets there's an official masterpiece mold for steel jaw. It's just it's all in all black.
For reasons.
Yes.
That makes me want the MMC tapes even more.
They too big.
No, but they're wonderful.
I'm hoping it's like Tesla and they have the alternate chest. I just
They
like
better listen to people complain like they normally do.
Yeah, why would that even be a choice that they would go for? There's no precedence for that.
It's
I think they
begging
were-
it's begging for fingerprints.
yeah.
Same with those freaking hand things, man. You'll put fingerprints on those little cylinders every time you change the hands out.
I think this is why. I think somebody was like, man, this looks really good with the comic aesthetic or the toy aesthetic. But
I was gonna say that's the toy aesthetic, and I have the original toy. And
Right.
It's a matte yellow. It's not.
yeah, exactly.
It's
I
not.
think they're
chrome.
trying to make it match with Soundwave because he has like a shiny chrome.
But like the
parallel.
Soundwave toy had that.
Well, that's just silly. It's silly pants, is what that is.
Silly fans toy. I like the gun collapsing in the corner, but
Yeah.
So if they don't change that, will we not buy it?
I'm
there's
happy
another
with
thing in here that I'm not a fan of. I mean, all that empty space where for his arms are in the alt mode, just it doesn't look pretty. I would put my money in the deformation.
In the alt mode? Wait, what are you talking about?
Yeah, in the alt mode. I mean, there's just so much empty space. So in the one black button,
That's what Wichicom looks like.
Yeah.
That's what he always looked like.
Dave don't like it. He don't like it.
Dave don't like
He
it.
don't like nothing then.
He does. He said he liked that cliff jumper.
Yeah.
And I got to tell you, having the original blaster, that the toy face here, as it was with the original, is kind of nightmare fuel. Like it's a
Yeah.
little off-putting.
I mean, I always view it more as a comic face. That's what I think of it more as, even though that was the toy face, but I remember him having that distinctly in the comic. Come on, Larkin.
It's not awesome. It's not.
It's not
But
awesome.
yeah, this rectangle, I'm still like wondering.
And I don't
wow.
care
It looks
how
like a
many,
butt.
I don't care how many
Yeah.
figures I get mailed to try to bribe me to change my mind. It's not gonna make me change my mind.
Yeah. I hope that they give this guy a little bit more time in the oven, let him bake, fix the issues. Like
Well,
I'd like
if
to see them.
Trailbreaker was any indication, they don't mind keeping it in the oven for a long time.
That's true.
But this guy does look closer to finished, though.
Yeah, and like they're showing like everything he's gonna come with right here.
So they're gonna pull that tape thing again, like that other unrelated company, Robot Paradise did. with Soundwave.
Exactly. So you get your figure, and then you get your $100 tape pack.
Yeah.
Yep.
I like the hands on him.
And you notice he's packed with the figure. The deformation space is not. So if you want, you couldn't just buy the tapes to go with deformation space.
That's a good point. That was
Patriot
probably
Prime is
playing.
going to have all the repro labels. And it's going to be
You know what?
bright yellow.
If they don't fix it, You're gonna see people biting the bullet, buying this, and buying the repro labels just to get a damn matte yellow.
Or maybe someone like, say, Larkin could come out with a kit, a swap out kit.
Just a plate you like
Yeah.
fit it, friction fit over top.
I think it's going to be very complex.
Though I'd probably say the repro label would be the safer route because it's a vinyl sticker that would go over that, wouldn't scratch up the chrome.
They're back.
Yeah, I invited them back.
What? What's that?
The
We had our-
spam bots.
NakedHD.xyz.
I will say, I do like the back on this guy. I like how it cleans up. I like he doesn't have a screw like the deformation space does.
It's clean. Man, tapes look good.
Tapes look awesome. There he is with Tesla.
Ooh, he's gonna be a big boy.
Yeah.
I like pipes.
Yeah. Pipes looks awesome. I can't wait to retire my Bad Cube one.
I do have an observation, though. We are a Transformers podcast, and we finally get a bot in the chat, and somebody blocks it. I think there's some irony there, and I don't really like the racism.
The only pipes I have is the X-Transbots one you gave me. Every time I look in the detail feeds on his face.
I can't tell. Is this supposed to light up this transformation cog?
It's twisted for some reason. I'm going to say probably.
I think because the cog rotates. Doesn't it?
Well, it's like you rotate it and then what?
It transforms Metroplex. I mean,
I like the front pipes. With the
Yeah.
double headlights. That looks good.
I like the way he looks. He looks like he jumped out of the comic books.
I like
Yeah,
the metallic
skipping
eyes going
this.
on.
There he is jumping. Like, I love those feet for whatever reason.
I like the head option.
Yes, you get everything you need. I like the metallic base coats that Fans Toys has been doing. Toys Easy.
Holy shit.
Hang. Yeah, holy ship. I'm not sure what these are supposed to be, if not original bots, but they look really cool. These look like they'd be up Joe's alley.
I'm going to pass on that one.
You gotta like it when the display stand is actually a viable accessory.
That is an awesome thing to incorporate. I think. I agree.
Yeah, it looks good. I mean, if you like, Chinese warships, and cool.
It looks like Genesis Megatron to me.
A little bit, proportion-wise. I like those blades. It's very Pacific Rim.
I was gonna think. I know there's no fiction to this, but personal canoning this. It'd be kind of cool. These boats are there, and their job is to lure out kaiju, and then all of a sudden, fold out. And
I
next
really
thing you know,
do like.
Godzilla's like, what the fuck just happened here?
I really do like how the color works on this. How the whole underside of the boat becomes the back of the bot. That's
Yeah.
really neat.
Yeah, that's cool. Oh, what
They
is
gotta
that?
do a
What is that
motto.
picture showing?
I clicked out of it.
Oh, I missed this one. I didn't see this.
Hell Envoy. This kind of almost looks like Drift, but another
Oh, that's
battleship.
just another ship, but
World
damn.
War II battleship.
Swords and scabbards on there. That's awesome.
So is it China versus Japan?
No, it's just the Axis.
Yeah,
Because that's
I
a
was gonna
German.
say the next one looks German.
yeah.
The next one is,
Gustav.
that's a freaking level of Call of Duty right there.
Yeah.
That's German rail guy.
I love the head sculpt on this one though.
That is really cool.
That is against everything I stand for. I kind of want it.
Yeah, I want this.
It looks like a Kraut version of Bludgeon.
There you go. Oh, I didn't realize they had the Iron Cross on the chest.
Yeah.
As I said, it's against everything I stand for.
Dr. Wu doing a little Elita 1 here for that little tiny series they're doing.
Just the very small ones, like the
Yeah.
$30 2-packs.
It don't have a shag rug.
That's the only one they got to show off. We'll get into
That's what
MMC. Optus Promenon, which is basically their Stormbringer Prime. This looks pretty good. I skipped the Shattered Glass one, but I'd be in on this one.
I've got all the other ones. Why the
I mean, the coloring
Why
is,
not?
I like the coloring is more bold, and yes, those are bigger guns, and okay, the paint. Yeah,
and
I
it's
do
got the reinforcements over the front windshield windows.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I just need one and not play with.
You need like a backpack bot. That's what you need.
So I got the first one, and he's great. This looks a lot like that first one.
It
It
does.
does.
Like
Yeah.
if you got him, you're good. But if you want this version, man, that's the.
And I don't like those
I'll
colors.
say this: if you
Oh.
passed on these Optuses, if you've passed on any of these Optuses, this is the one you should be getting right now.
Yeah.
Everybody should own at least one version of this mold. The only thing I don't like about this mold is how the legs lock in at the knees. It tends to collapse a little bit, but
No,
it's.
see, I haven't had that problem. I
I've
was gonna say
I've had it with every single version.
my biggest gripe is the way that the Matrix works on most of them. I would hope.
Oh,
they,
I don't
they
even
do like
bother with the matrix on them.
Yeah.
I
just
don't
really-
even mind the access to the panel. I just wish that you could fold up the handles inside. with
Right.
it.
I just wish they'd give them a smaller one, like in the case
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Then we got Eris Armadon, which we'd seen
Total
before.
pass on her.
I'm in, but that's also me.
Yeah, that looks
And then, boom, it's over. But wait, there's more. I think I have the Billy Mays thing.
No,
Yes, I do. But wait, there's more, Dave. But wait, there's more because MMC, or I should say Ocular Max, get them pulled up here. They had some panels. I don't know like how you like don't have this stuff ready in time for the show, but over on their Facebook, they shared a couple things that they didn't have ready to go in time. So there is a new reformatted figure coming, and this is a retool of DZEFT. And I don't think they have a name for this, but it is their take on Double Dealer. And man, look at that Condor boner. It is loud, it's proud. And he looks like he's...
I have zero desire for this figure.
I was gonna say I don't hate this, and I think it's a smart retool of DZEF or Thesaurus, but I think the Enewtabie one steals a lot. If this was the only one, yeah, but that Enewtabie
then,
one steals
I'm not the
all
biggest-
the thunder.
There's some things in this I'm not a fan of. Like it looks like it has for the tanks. I mean, okay, the Power Masters look kind of cool,
Yeah.
but it looks like the tank mode has got like additional like those side panels. I think those parts form.
I mean,
some-
MMC is not really known to parts form so much. I think they make it work. I think
There is
it's the
a
wings.
hinge in that top panel, so
Yeah.
I'm guessing it wraps around those arms. It looks like he might even have
See.
shit hanging off the back. Not
But
sure.
look, they're not even. I can't see any place that they're on that bird mode.
The wings here.
No,
No,
the
yeah.
panels that were surrounding the wheels in the tank.
Oh,
Those black panels. Where do they go in bird mode?
Isn't this based on the IDW comics?
I mean, yeah. I mean, it would be. I don't recall Double Dealer ever showing up in there.
Oh heck
Maybe
yeah! Double Dealer
He did?
was very important fit in the first phase. Double
Okay.
Spotlight Hot Rod. He was with Dealer, trying to find the Magnificence. So yeah, very big part of the Simon Furman era of the IDW comics.
Okay. I got into it a bit later, so that explains why. I don't know. I like it. I want to see it in color.
It's cool, but I have, like I said, no desire for it. Easy pass. I want me a purple Optus.
Fair
Matt
enough.
had.
We got their Perfection Series Streetwise looking like basically done. I thought their Groove was basically done too, so hopefully they keep this up and we get a
Back-to-back releases.
yeah, that would be awesome because this looks so much better than the X-Transbots version. And I
And I
know it's
love
not,
their first aid. I love it.
yeah, First Aid's great. Their Groove look great. I mean, if X-Transbots can make an enjoyable Groove, I'm really excited to see what MMC is going to bring to the table.
There is some heart in that Groove.
Ugh.
Yeah. And the tapes. And this Steeljaw, I don't know why it hasn't been released yet because we got
saw it.
hands on with them.
Yeah.
He was kind of loose in that prototype.
I mean, yeah, it's a prototype, but I mean, that was 2020. We got hands on with them. I'm shocked that they. I mean, these all look basically done. So, I'm glad to see MMC in bed.
Yeah.
All right. So, I guess what we'll do from here is we'll go into our main story discussion. The Selfie series. You guys all see this?
One.
So, Hasbro sent out some emails to all the folks that do business with them saying, hey, and they announced this earlier. We talked about it, but we didn't have much to go off of. So, Hasbro's been doing digital face prints for some time now, and they're launching the Selfie series soon. These are going to be $60 a figure, but you can take a base body and send an upload of your face and get a customized action figure of yourself or somebody else. And they're offering the Mandalorian Stormtrooper, X-Wing pilot. You can get a Rebel Princess, which is basically just Hoth Leia, Black Panther, Black Widow, Spider-Man, Iron Man, the Ghostbuster rookie. So you can basically make yourself Ghostbuster. I don't know if it's probably just going to say rookie on the chest. Snake Eyes, Scarlet, the Red Ranger, or Pink Ranger.
I think they should have did a Cobra Trooper as well.
Man.
I can get that, but there's no real, with the exception, there's no villains on them. They're all heroes.
I want to be a villain. How about that?
I know.
I wish that they.
I have like all of these molds, and I don't really care. Just give me the head for $35.
I mean, there is a Stormtrooper.
Yeah, that's a villain.
Okay.
Yeah, Cobra Trooper would make a lot of sense. I get that what they're doing is they're doing bodies that are all covered up, so they don't have to like try and match anybody's skin tone.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I feel though that I still think like Snake Eyes isn't the best choice, but I guess there's somebody who would make
Black Panther.
He's a ninja. Honestly, it's a highly articulated body.
Yeah.
That you can put a whole lot of weapons with, and who doesn't? I mean, it's a ninja.
I'm gonna do Black Panther, and I have 3 of that Snake Eyes body already.
Was it T said if you wanted to be one of the other Power Rangers, you just order that one and swap out the body?
That's the thing. I can almost justify doing the Red Ranger just for that for me. Except, I'm not quite sure if that's me per se. Though I may just scan my daughter and order her the Pink Ranger figure so she could be any of the Pink Rangers.
I tell you what, this make an awesome gift for anybody. Like if you have somebody that's impossible to shop for.
That Ghostbuster one though is going to be. I bet you the Ghostbuster will be the top one.
I think the Stormtrooper is going to be the top one.
I was going to say I'm going to do the Stormtrooper.
Okay, but I'm just personally, I think I could see the Ghostbuster. I don't know being the top seller.
But I wonder.
Not Mando?
No.
You know what? That's Dinjar and Mando, right? I think if they had like a Death Watch or a more generic Mandalorian trooper,
that would make more sense.
That would make more sense.
I am absolutely with Matt on that. I agree completely.
I hate the Spider-Man body they picked as well.
Yeah, they picked the black and red suit. Why didn't they just do a traditional Spider-Man?
And isn't that a female head on that?
It is.
I wonder if they'll have like a breast overlay that you can plug into the front to like give them.
No, because you want to be Spider-Man.
You think they would do Captain? Honestly, you think they would do Captain America?
That's true.
Yeah, Captain America would have been a really cool one.
I could see
They might
you
do it more later.
Captain America, Jordan.
If they had that, I'd be in for that.
Yeah, Captain Marvel. You'd think they'd have that.
Just give me the head. I won't use any of those bodies. I'm be honest.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
has
It's gonna be on everything.
But the problem is that the Black Series, the Power Rangers, the Lightning Collection, and Marvel Legends all use different. Even in their own series, they all use different pegs. So
Yeah.
it's not going to fit. It's not going to be a universal fit.
Let me.
But
I
I
need to
think
find
the Power Ranger head will fit more on the Bucky Cap molds than anything else.
See, now, did they talk anything about the capture? How you're supposed to?
They have
you're
not.
You're going to be using the mobile app. It's a
Oh,
mobile.
and you
have to
scan
order
your face
strictly
or
for both.
something.
Exactly.
Yeah, in September they're gonna roll it out. They're gonna add it as part of the pulse.
I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna wait till the first few of those fuckers get their figures in to make sure they don't look like Toxie
Yeah.
before I order mine.
I hope it's successful, and I hope the results are good, because I'd like them to expand this.
And I'm sure they will.
Yeah.
You know what's nice though is that there is zero resale for your own personal figure, so there's no reason to keep it mint in box.
I think there'll be some resale. Like, I'm sure you'll get somebody that uploads Stan Lee's face and does.
What if
a
you're an
Stan Lee
actual
Spider-Man
celebrity?
or-
Imagine
And
if you were.
that's what I was going to say too. Like when you order a football jersey, you cannot get the name of an existing player on another team's jersey. So I'm wondering if they will catch your flag if you try to upload a celebrity face or something
But
that's
what if
recognizable.
it's somebody like Henry Cavill who decides to do it, or Ben Affleck,
Right.
or
Well, maybe that's it. Maybe the mobile app is going to be like, you have to like actively scan your face so they know it's a real person. You're not taking a picture of a picture.
I mean, again, you got these hot toys. They got faces on them that look awful similar to the photo reel of the person.
That's
Jason
true.
David Frank actually does it, and they're like, "See, it does look better."
Matt will be like, look, I have a Giancarlo Esposito Black Panther now. And then it's like, oh, you could have saved a lot of money if you just took him off Gideon figure and popped it off.
Not wrong.
I think.
I'm gonna
I
get
think
one.
I think
Like we said, you definitely gotta pick hard on which body that you want, because like y'all was saying that the heads fit different on different bodies.
Right.
Like I think most Marvel Legends heads sit high on GI Joe bodies.
Yep.
Yeah. I do think now, though, the more I think about it, man, it would be so awesome if they had included the Cobra Trooper, because that could have been dual purpose. It could have been part of like your troop building.
Oh, yeah.
I'm also curious, like, are these going to be like super light on accessories? Like, if you get a Power Ranger,
Probably.
yeah, I'm assuming it would come with a helmet, so it looks like you're holding it. But
Well, I see some guns, some blasters, some blast
Yeah.
effects.
I might do Snake Eyes just so I can put my head on a Cobra Trooper body or something.
That's it. You see, there you go. That's a valid thing, and it's a highly articulated body.
man,
I want a Death Trooper.
oh man, that'd be awesome.
Right.
All right. So I'm not gonna do. We're running short on time, so I'm gonna do just a couple things here. We're gonna keep on talking GI Joe here. We got SDCC coming up. Dr. Mindbender is going to be an exclusive. However, there was a listing for Best Buy, so I think people are starting to believe there's going to be two releases: an SDCC release, and maybe is probably the one with like the lab equipment that we saw.
Yeah.
And there probably will be a separate release for him. So again, we saw this a while back. I'm in for this. I got to, when that goes up on Pulse, I got Pulse Premium. I'm going to go in.
Yeah, I think Emily said today that they were going to do a separate release. This was just exclusive for during SDCC, and then they'll do a separate one with more copies available than the Zartan one.
I mean, I got the
Wow.
Zartan one.
They definitely need more copies than Zartan because everybody had Zartan.
Yeah, I never could find them.
Really?
Yeah.
I remember when I was at the. I got Zartan faster than I was able to get a vodka soda at that bar at the convention.
Yeah, I saw him more than once on the show
Yeah, he hung around at least
for like a month.
yeah, maybe 2, and then like Lady J and Flint were there, and
Oh, I was talking
He
about
never
the
left.
Zartan exclusive.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh, the
Master of
exclusive one.
Disguise one.
I got
I
mine.
still haven't seen a Lady J in person.
Really?
You lying.
And I guess we'll do one more SDCC. There's Masters of the Universe 40th box set coming out.
Cool.
This is also going to be an SDCC exclusive, and for anybody,
Skeleman and Heator.
so yeah, this is going to go up Mattel Creations on July 22nd. So, there he is with various other He-Men and
The
various
Matt
other
River.
Skeletor.
Wow.
So yeah, I think this definitely looks better than the. I want to see them do a Masterverse version of the He-Man reboot Skeletor. I love that design. But good looking set.
Oh, comes with comics.
Oh yeah, those little reprints of the old comics. That's cool.
Cool packaging. Did they give a price for this?
Your immortal soul.
Yeah,
$70.
yeah, I would guess probably 70.
Oh, I'm looking at. Oh, no, that was the date. That's not a price.
Oh, you know what? Maybe less than that because these are $20 figures.
Yeah, but the packaging,
Packaging.
packaging's pretty big.
I'm saying I'm a 70.
Yeah, and it looks like they're doing a foam insert. Nobody does foam inserts anymore.
Ooh, and that package, that box like opens up like 2 quarters.
Very-
That's actually pretty cool.
Not some
quick.
snake eyes.
And I think we'll skip the Figuarts stuff because we've seen a lot of that Figuarts stuff before. But we'll close on this. Jada Toys actually got an interesting license, and these figures are going to be shown off probably at
Let's go,
SDCC. So
When is that?
I believe next week, isn't it? Next weekend?
Yeah, I think next
That's
weekend.
too long.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
right after Zero gets married.
Yeah.
Mm.
So I think the convention starts on the 20th or the 21st. Let me fact check myself on that.
They need to hurry up.
So yeah, actually it let's see. Actually SDCC started today.
Oh,
I take that
Wow.
back. It is this week.
It starts
So-
today, I think.
Taking place between the 14th and the 17th. So we're gonna have some reveals this weekend. Jada
Yay.
Toys though, they got the Mega Man license, and you can see the knee articulation there. Can see some ankle articulation.
90-degree hip bend. Oh, a villain.
Yeah.
Ooh.
There
So
goes that. And he has an old.
Yes, I'm so excited.
we
Like,
got-
but for real, I'm so excited. I want
Okay.
them all.
they better have an accessory so you can pop off the weapon and pop it onto Mega Man.
Yes.
I think that's going to be the thing here. Are these going to be like what Jazzwares does for Mario, or are these going to be like more collector oriented?
These look better than that.
I
'cause
was gonna
those,
say they have the articulation. At least from the pictures, it looks like they do.
yeah, the Mario figures, they are sleeved to the sculpt.
Yeah.
Or
But
Mario can't even kick his leg forward.
are we going to get hands here? It looks like the hands can pop out.
According to Larkin,
Oh.
it starts next week.
It starts next week. I thought the site said. I'm looking at from Screen Rant SDCC 2022. Maybe this is an old article. No, it says published 2 days ago.
So 2
Con
days
Home
ago,
dropped a
starting
plenty.
I'm looking at it right now. Thursday the 21st. It closes on Sunday the 24th.
Oh, what the hell? What the hell is Screen Rant talking about here?
I don't know, but
I don't know what they're talking
All
about.
right. Well, disregard Screen Rant. And then the other Capcom franchise they got a license for is Street Fighter. So
this has me excited.
Yeah.
This might get me to sell my figure arts, to be honest, depending on how these come out.
So
I doubt if they're going to be better.
Fei Long, they're
They
coming
got
out the
Fei
gate.
Long. First of all, they got the cast, and then I could sell all of them, and they'll pretty much pay for them. Okay, look, I see ankle tilt right there. I'm seeing Matt. I'm seeing cleavage.
You got double jointed knees. It'll be interesting to see how
You
they
don't have
handle the
cleavage.
elbows on these.
You
'cause
wait, you see my cleavage or
No, Chun Li's.
like I see a thigh cut on there.
All right.
So
I can't tell if there's a waist swivel or not.
I would assume there's a waist swivel because it
You
looks
say
like
that, but remember, think about DBZ All-Star figures. They don't have
that's
them.
true.
And we still don't know the scale.
Yes.
I will look at them lovingly on the shelf.
Unless they're awesome, and then you'll look at them lovingly through a chill review.
I might do the Mega Man people first.
oh, so excited about the Mega Man people.
I would definitely be in on the Robot Masters because the Sentinel Mega Man is like perfection in my eyes. And if the Robot Masters scale with that Sentinel Mega Man, I don't need any other Mega Man.
I never got to pick that up, unfortunately.
I only have one Mega Man figure, but of course the one I have is like worth a ton because I got Vile.
Is that the little one that you have to build?
No, I actually bought a D-Arts Vile way back when it came
nice. Yeah, that thing is from.
Oh yeah, I have Cut Man from no, I have Proto Man from the ones you had to build. Which one do I have? I can't remember.
Dear Jada Toys, I will photograph these for you. I will make it look amazing. Send me them.
But I'm just glad. I hope these are actually worthwhile because if they've got Street Fighter and they've got Mega Man, there's one Capcom property that has really never been done justice outside of 1/6 scale. Resident Evil.
Oh.
There's so much that can be done with Resident Evil outside of zombies. I mean, core cast. Yeah, Chris, Jill, Barry, Wesker. You've got Rebecca. You've got Leon, Claire. You've got William. You've got Hunk. I mean,
Ada Wong.
You got Sherry Birkin. You got William Birkin will be awesome. The Nemesis, the Tyrant,
The dogs.
the dogs. Man, like
Liquor.
Sherry could.
Stanley brings up a good one. I would not mind
Darkstalkers.
these guys making Darkstalkers.
Storm collectibles.
You know, the thing about Resident Evil 2 is that it's not like each one of these characters has how many different outfits and alternate versions.
Right.
So,
Resident Evil 2 alone.
yeah.
Matt, I'm hating you right now. Just know that.
Me?
Yeah.
Then you got Buff Chris, regular Chris.
Yeah, Chris that punches rocks. Short Chris, skinny Chris.
Short
Chris with a
I'll stop
long
there.
coat.
Chris. Sarge Chris.
Chris and potatoes.
We got
Chris
Chris
and Rick.
betraying Ethan Winters. You got Ethan Winters with
All I can say is I'm hoping if Jada with the Street to go back on here, if Jada gets the Street Fighter license and they do a proper deep dive, I said seeing Fei Long makes me very happy because there's so many characters. I mean, again, Figure Arts was going at it and then they just stopped.
Yeah.
Storm was going at it, and then they seem to have slowed down. Plus, they're also 100 plus, over $100.
They're mad nobody wanted that
Yeah.
Sagat. That was too short.
I did.
I bought the Sagat that was too short. Of course, I have bought it for $35 on closeout.
Yeah.
But what I'm going at is their Cammy was great. Their Chun-Li was great for figure arts. But I would love to have seen them have made a Cody. I would love to have seen them make a.
I think the biggest sin with the fig arts is that they didn't get through the initial World Warriors from Street Fighter 2.
Their Vega was amazing.
Their Vega was fantastic, and so was their Blanca.
Blanca was great. I never did they do any. They never got
never
to
did Honda.
It probably been an
Sakura.
amazing Honda. Sakura was so good. Somehow I ended up with 2.
Yeah.
Oh right, that was awkward.
I just think that if they had gotten through the initial World Warriors, they would have given people confidence to invest in what they were doing, and they would have had like, okay, anybody else we do from here on out, like it's up to you to stay committed. Like, I would have loved to have seen them do Ibuki. I would have loved to have seen them do Cody, Birdie, Oro would have been really cool.
I mean,
But
any of the
it
Final
just-
Fight characters. I meant
Yeah.
Saddam, Sodom, whatever. But
I think it's
I like-
Sodom. Yeah, I would love to see this license. I want to love to see these be 6-inch, and I'd love to see them. I really wish they would just do like a World of Capcom, so they could do like established characters, and then for every like wave, they could throw in like a Hagar, they could throw in a Poison, they can throw in Morgan or Dimitri or a character that wouldn't necessarily just fly in the line, so it's like, okay, hey, wave 1 we've got Ryu, Chun-Li, and two characters that maybe people aren't that familiar with.
we all want them to scale well with Marvel Legends, so I can do X-Men versus Street Fighter.
Mm-hmm. And in T's case, he's like, bring on Fortnite. I think only Ryu and Chun-Li are in Fortnite though.
Hold on.
All right.
Hold on. I think I need to hit the one. You know the one I need to hit, right?
Yes.
Wrap it up, Z. Wrap it up.
All right. Well, with that, we'll wrap it up. Eagle Moss died.
Pretty good idea.
Eagle Moss died, so that Ecto one is not happening.
Oh,
I
God.
just
Parts
have
of
that.
it are happening.
So if you've wondered why Emgo's fallen off with his reviews of those, God bless. God
That
bless.
sucks.
I feel bad for everybody that's committed to that, and they were a promising company. But with that, Enewtabie, thank you so much for
Yep.
joining us tonight. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you all.
Yes, sir. Glad to be on.
YouTube.com/Enewtabie. Check out his reviews. Make sure you subscribe. He's trying to get monetized. He's got some awesome Joe and Transformers reviews, so check him out. That'll do it for us this evening. Again, I won't be here next week, but we might have
We're getting
Mike
fitted
Rogers.
for that ball and chain, folks.
Hey, well, nothing's changing much outside of a piece of paper. I'll say it that way.
Yeah, he's already married, basically.
Yeah.
Once you move in, it's over.
Past 4 years we've been living together, and so now we're just making.
Oh yeah, you're basically done.
But that'll do it for tonight. Make sure you smash that like button. Make sure, if you're not already, hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell. And if you're watching us on the post show, drop a comment. We'll hit you up. Thanks to everybody who hung out with us tonight in the chat. We love you all. And we will see you all on the next one. Peace out. Bye-bye, and have a good one.